A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Kansas Jayhawks and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Checking in with the Jayhawks head coach before the game, Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Bears ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense as they take control of the football first. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now. And the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
They'll go to the counter. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side, and then all of a sudden, boom, 2 guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off balance as a defense and makes you really be honest.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets open down the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Jayhawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They're going back to the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Jayhawks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Rich. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Jayhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So an 82-yard drive there, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having Baylor Bears offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense. Off the RPO, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Wide open downfield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
We'll send the tight end in motion. And back to the air on second down. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And it's a sack.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, it's picked off.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. The give to the left side. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. He makes a grab. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Quarterback may change this route. They'll try to get it in with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Big guy smells it, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make. Mailer sends out the offense to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working.
There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more, but no question they have got to tackle better on the back end.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Washington. Snagged out of the air. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Bears want to crank the tempo. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Headed to the end zone. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Baylor. Some much-needed life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And no chance at a return here. They'll start. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Jayhawks, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They'll run the counter. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Rich.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Right back to the well. Maybe a crease. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Jayhawks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing well.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Fires to the tight end.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Bears come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the big fella. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Got his man. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to pass. It's Washington. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll try to tack on 1 more. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They march 78 yards down the field. Bringing it out. And they'll haul down the returner to start. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Now the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin with Bowling Green, taking on the number 15 team, the Miami University Redhawks. And now back to your game in Waco. Through 2 quarters today, we've seen these 2 passing attacks just pick apart these defenses. Short throws, intermediate throws, even a few deep completions. An aerial exhibition so far. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee. 5. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Washington. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
And the Bears will line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas offense returns to the field. The give on the counter. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Jayhawks are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I feel like this defense really needed that, man. They need a shot in the arm. They've had some bad possessions, not been great. Nice job getting to the quarterback, getting into predictable 3rd and long situations where now you can unleash that pass rush.
Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The run inside. It's Morris. Makes it past the marker. He's running free down the middle. 10. Touchdown Bears. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Bring in the heat. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Off the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got his man to the left. Running free, getting this offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff to the lone back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The Jayhawks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The quarterback sneak. And they go for the sneak on second down, playing very conservatively, and they may have to open it up if they want to score on this drive.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks and able to get that tackle for loss.
Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's fourth down for this defense. No field goal attempt here. They'll try to break the tie here in the fourth with a touchdown. They'll go to the air. Going for 6. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Got a man, it's Clark. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Give to the back. Brought down at the 12-yard line. That's a first down and maybe the start of a long drive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Washington. Grabbed behind the line. It's Morris. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. That is exactly why they called the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open, dump it to him, let him do the rest, let him get the first down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
Pulls and fired complete. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Caught behind the line. It's Clark. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on third and long. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. The Bears will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. This time he wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And this is a big third down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack. Because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
Complete to the right. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to move them on the counter. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads it left. It's complete.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication.
Got a little grass. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Now the offense has its shot to keep this game from going into overtime. They'll test the right side. Turning it on. Picks up the first down. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And, man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. 1 stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there. Finish this thing off.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be 2nd down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Dropping back, it's Washington. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.